Hey folks, welcome to Kismet Improv Saturday night. Give us a hand. Warm it up. You are here for Gimme featuring Two Nice Gowns, Barred with a Bone and the Void. But don't let me spoil everything for you. Let's give it up for your host, Chrissy.
Saturday night for some indie comedy. We have some amazing acts for you tonight, but before we get started, some important safety things. First of all, in the event of an emergency, we have an exit right there where you probably came in, or there is a secondary exit right through this curtain through here. So if there's any emergency, those are your exits. Good job. We also have a restroom. So if you go out this door, go down the hallway and take a left, there are restrooms over there. I'm sure you can find them. You all look smart. What else is on this clipboard? Okay. Oh, we also have a bar. So in the back right there, wow. Grab a drink, grab a snack. It'll be open all night. So at any point, you can sneak away there and grab a refreshment. And you are all here tonight for an improv show. Is there anyone here that has never been to an improv show? Lots of liars in the audience tonight. But if you haven't been to an improv show, what's going to happen is our teams up here are going to be asking for some suggestions. So to get you, our audience, warmed up, I'm going to have you try it out. So let's see. On the count of 3, please say what the name of a book you really enjoy. 1, 2, 3.
Princess Bride.
Oh, I heard Princess Bride. Good one. And in honor of the princesses, on the count of 3, please tell me your favorite princess. 1, 2, 3.
Lady Diana.
Ooh, I didn't hear any of that, but I imagine you all said great princess. Excellent. Well, I think that you are all warmed up. So tonight, as I said, we're going to have some amazing acts. We are going to have Barred to the Bone. Here in the improv, we are going to have The Void. An intermission. We will have our final act of Two Nice Gals. Thank you all for being here, and let's give a round of applause for Barred to the Bone.
murdered in my bed.
Heights.
Objectives. Being discovered.
Beings.
Textures.
Upon the fair land of Tisdale there was a prince.
And every day he would look upon the land,
Wondering if there be a way to disappear his footprints.
as they go and form along the sand.
For this prince wished to abdicate his duties.
He just wished to run away and be free.
While passing through markets, admiring cuties,
It was hard for him to focus on what he could see.
a life dedicated to the throne would be one better spent in chains.
And it would suck his soul right out of his chest.
For truly, none could sympathize with his own pains.
And he just wished life wasn't this big test.
So upon a wintry night, at once he set out.
And then, without fear, he moved quick.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra, just to be no prince no more.
You would notice me in the streets now.
Just to be 5 shillings in me pocket.
I'm your simple cutie and I have
That was giving me an acorn.
that is all I have other than being cute. The prince is no more, you say.
Just to be no more prince, that's right. He's off to explore unfamiliar lands, says he. What a toss-up, you ask me.
Now maybe you will notice us with Prince Obsessio gone. I may be a cutie, but I do be complex. I be not complex, I be only a cutie.
Extra, extra, read all about it. 2 broads to spare with a prince.
Thou art rather rude.
Ain't an easy job I've got, preaching the news all over the land. I'll have you know that yonder prince turned me down for an interview. He says, I smell.
Gentle newsboy, thou hast been in the presence of the prince.
Aye, 'tis true, I saw him.
Oh, I give thee another acorn. Tell me, how was it?
All right, pray thee tell me, what is the use for this small little mouse that you expect me to find?
To be in the presence of a cutie and some other broad.
Oh, all right, go on then.
Has this entire town lost their senses?
I
never had any sense.
My father's a painter. I grew up in turpentine fumes. Good day, miss. But to answer your question, that prince's visage has become much gleeful, for he is no longer confined by his royal chains. That's right, there's a poet in me too. Now, good day, miss.
Fair maiden. Oh, now I am fair. Okay, I'll drop the act. I believe that with the prince gone, there be more problems than me not being cute to anyone anymore. Methinks there shall be civil unrest and other problems like roads being broken and social services falling apart. Thou be not simple. These are tell no one nothing. I mean, tell no one anything. Nay, I fear what will happen with the prince gone. South the prince, perhaps perhaps someone else could step in. Perhaps a complex ladies.
Griselda, my love, I bear bad news.
Yes?
I fear young princes departed this chamber of ours.
I just noticed this, my lovely husband. Our son has been gone for yet 3 days, and this is the first time thou hast mentioned the matter to me.
'Tis true, for I feared that if I speaketh the words aloud, they become true.
Yes, but thy kingliness has also done no actions associated with the prince's disappearance. So was thou expecting things to just sort themselves out?
Ah, 'tis true. But I fear that inaction may be the best course amongst this yet. I'm now beset at the head of a ship that disappears over the falls.
Pray tell thee, dear husband, I should have known for this. For on the occasion when we're to be wed, thou had not proposed, thou had not asked me, thou had not made any indication that we were to be betrothed. It just came upon that one day you said to me, wife, and then we went from there.
Tis true, for the heart is noblest when run on vibes.
And thus we see the results of raising our sunrise on vibes as the prince has fled.
But be not our romance happy.
Our romance be, and happiness may follow.
Good enough.
See, good enough. That is the summary of our marriage indeed.
Yikes, yonders! Pierce mine heart with your words.
Well, maybe my heart has been pierced, henceforth thou art not trying to find our son!
Matters beckon my attention afore now.
Look, thou had promised, if thou hast remembered, to abdicate the throne to our son tomorrow. If our prince son is not present when thou abdicated, based on the ancient laws of the land, it will be a free-for-all.
'Tis true, at dawn we strike the horn of royalty, and whoever deigned to be upon the chair at the first moment shall be next heir.
So
'Tis true.
'Tis true. So is thou going to take action of words, or is thou going to just think things and hope it works out for the best?
The latter, I think.
Well, I will think we shall see how our marriage lasts afterwards. Maybe the vibes will dictate it. Is that good enough?
Good enough.
Prince,
Oh, no, it's not me.
come hither, my grandson. I know that visage anywhere.
Oh, fudge.
What thou, obsessor? Why be thy not in the castle? And please put thy little hands down. There be no carriages on this road anyhow.
Oh, Grandpapa, haven't you heard?
Yes.
I am no longer the prince. And my hands are of a size to measure it with other fancy boys.
Methinks you only experience please, stop.
Why must thou
Obsessor, look upon my face when I speakest to
I
thee.
look upon thee, Grandpapa, but you will not change my mind, for my heart has been decided, and it is like great weights have been cast off on my shoulders, for now I'm free to be as fancy as I wish.
Obsessor, come with me into my little cottage in the woods where I live by myself.
Oh, Grandpapa, it smells wretched in there.
Good age does that.
Grandpapa.
Obsessor, methinks you remind me of an acorn. Thou hast a hard head with little within, although quite hardy also, and fall from the tree, the family tree, as one may say.
Grandpapa, is this what you brought me here to discuss because
Yes,
my heart
I shall
yearns.
also make you some tea.
Oh.
Please sit myself.
All right. But for a fancy lad such as myself, may have 3 sugars instead of 2.
Mine heart, mine eyes, and mine soul shall hurt by the end of the day more than mine bones. Cestio, listen to me. I know better than you think that I do, the pressures that befall a young prince, for I once was also a young prince. However, I must caution you that when you vacate the palace on a day such as this, when the harvest moon is nigh and the winter cometh, there be grave danger that another being shall take the seat of the throne. Do you understand me?
Yes, Grandpapa. Yes, Grandpapa. The throne shall be taken by a stranger, and I am giving up my duties. Grandpapa, is this tea made of mud? Oh, it certainly tastes as such. Grandpapa, listen to me. Now that you have done your spiel, and I'm not listening.
I have no interest in the first question you asked. No, it be not mud. It be herbs of the forest, child.
Sticks, Grandpapa. You have filled the teapots with sticks.
Well, perhaps you need a little stick inherited from acorn brain.
Let me speak my peace, Grandpapa.
Oh,
For thou hast bore down upon me with all the authority of a patriarch, even though thou art a member of the royal family, and thou hast chosen to live in this wretched little cottage that smells of onions. That does not give thee the right to tell me what my heart needs.
I like onions.
We all know, Grandpapa.
The complex food, many layers, and carry on.
Grandpapa, that horse and carriage has finally stopped for me. I am to reach a ride. I bear thee kingdom, good tidings, but my heart yearns for adventure, not for obligation.
Obsessio, you break my heart and thine inheritance.
Grandpapa, thou shalt get over it. For you see, I was not born to be a prince. I was simply forced into a mold that confined me. You have seen how I attempt to collect taxes. I am easily distracted and easier still, bribed.
Still be better than a foreigner in the seat of power. So when thy comes to thy senses, return here, I shall be crying into a bowl of onions.
Till next time, Grandpapa, but remember, we all have a lesson to learn. Wait for me!
My sweet acorn-brained youth.
Hello.
Oh, my husband! Someone hit my husband!
Plan of action, I take it, for our marriage be weighing the balance.
I'll be too! He would be too!
Upon these bottles, I place the message. 500 gold pence for cuties you may find your prince. For it be his weakness, it be a bait of sorts.
Get me! I'm just going to dust off the ceremonial chair for tomorrow. Yes.
So thou, instead of you going to the land and trying to find said cuties, thou have just taken the approach of whoever opens the bottle. Thou only changed just a small increment. Thou is instead of going to a full step, which would have done action that would have actually helped the situation, thou have just done something that might help.
Be this not a prayer upon the fine gods of our land? For if the prince doth be deigned to return, by placing the note inside of this bottle and letting it alit upon the sky, be carried by the hands of fate to the proper destination, who in due course shall find our son and return him hence.
Wait, am I understanding that thou is going to start lighting the end of these notes And thou had placed so much ink into the bottles that now has essentially made an improvised explosive device and is shocking it into thy kingdom.
A metaphor I spoke of, but thou hast a good idea.
Chair fit for the prince.
Much obliged.
Well, it is good that the chair has been. Stop throwing the bottles! Thine has truly doomed us. I will search and find I think there is some sense in thy plan. So, I will, taking actual proper action, will find a cutie for the prince to be swayed by. Instead of just hucking thy random bottles, figure out the second portion of this, which is letting the prince know that there is a cutie to be had. Even if a cutie were to be found, the prince would not aware.
Knock, knock, knock on the palace doors.
Oh.
Good evening.
Good evening. I did find a bottle with a note within it.
Your apology be presumed.
It did explode a little bit. But I could still read.
Aye.
What was within it?
'Tis the problem at hand.
I see that you want a cutie.
Aye.
To go and find the prince.
Aye.
I do have a proposition for that.
Speak forth. Anon.
If I am to go to find Prince Successor, and I do find him, but I do beat him in a duel, then I would take the throne.
Will there be no greater motivation than motivation itself? And so this cutie with promise of taking this precious seat of responsibility shall be the driving motive behind her search for our prince.
The prince is motivated to be with the cutie, not slaying one. Even in the best case scenario, this isn't going to end well.
What could be interesting?
Things Griselda be complicating the thoughts.
Pray tell, make one requisition. If thou art to slay thy prince in thy duel, thou can have thy throne if I slay thy husband as well.
Accepted.
Pray tell thee, I will either have a kingdom or no need to worry about such matters entirely anymore.
Well, may I have a sword?
Of course, madam. For a duel be not fair without a weapon of sorts.
Spare me your mouth.
No need.
Well,
Pray tell, madam, may I have a quick word not in the presence of my king?
I bid you adieu.
Look, I understand I want the throne, but if thou take it so such means, it is not clear that the people will set. Thou look like a sensible person, and I recommend to do what I did. Marry
and a cutie.
and a cutie, indeed. Marry thy prince instead, and just make him think he's in charge. That is what I have been doing for the past 30 years in this kingdom, and it has served the people well. Think upon it. The Molotov cocktail explanations do raise issue with the matter.
I will tell you this. I will meet with I will find the prince. I will meet with the prince successor. I will see what the vibe is. If I kill him, I kill him. If we kiss, we kiss.
It appears I will lose both the men in my life to vibes today. Think upon it.
Oh, 'tis lovely to be young and alive. Oh, I've wandered far from home.
Fancy boy.
Yes, a gentleman dressed up like a bandit.
A fancy little pocket watch you have there.
Yes,
Boy,
indeed.
fancy boy.
Yes, 'tis my bindle as well as some from silk and cloth.
May I see it?
Oh, Yes, of course.
Fanboy, while you're showing your watch, do you mind sitting down on this walk we have here?
Yes, of course.
And you look cold. May I offer you some rose?
It is okay, for I have brought my own.
Ah, yes. Well, if you'll sit down, I'll help thee with thy rose. And thou have a high burden with a satchel. I will take this from thee and relieve thy burden. Thy good day, Prince.
It is lovely to encounter culture.
Apologies, dear Prince, for I forgot your shoes. It is not a summer's day in the wood without digging thine bare feet across the grass.
It is a wonderful adventure I am having. For so long I have been locked away in my tower, only encountering Papa and Mama. But now I've seen the true heart of the city, and it is lovely.
Ah, 'tis a wonder to be on a journey to kill or kiss a prince. Obsessed?
Tis I indeed, thou hast recognized me.
Well, thou art a sight. Thou hast no shoes, thou is roped up.
Tis only a local custom. Do not be alarmed, for they do it only in jest. I am sure they will return post hence.
Oh, thou art agile.
I have dainty little limbs. Perhaps thou hast noticed.
One moment. This Obsessio, for I have never laid eyes on him. He has laid eyes on the cuties, but I have not laid eyes on him until just now. He is not fit for battle nor for marriage. Perhaps we shall see what shall come of our conversation.
I am a homosexual. What hast thou come to discuss? Thou clearly was looking for me, was it not?
I did have a conversation with the king and queen.
I know them, they are my
I have spoken with those two, but not with your grandpapa, for he was in the woods and I passed right by that
I don't want to speak to him, for he only speaks of obligations. Tis old hat. Listen, I can see a violent glint in your eyes.
A little bit.
If I may tell it true, if thou were to untie me, thou wilt never see me again. Thou may even bring back my belt, my one remaining piece of leather, as proof that thou hast slain me.
Listen, Obsessor,
Yes.
what if we two? You have such a life in you. What if we were friends?
Oh, that would be lovely.
Not under duress. I'll untie you first.
What now?
Do you want to play duel?
Oh, lovely. Yes, absolutely. I shall use this stick. Oh, 'tis a sword. How wonderful.
Yes.
Tick, 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 tick.
Now we may say that I have beat thou enough.
'Tis true. You may tell it. Listen, you shall be a lovely ruler, better than I ever could be. For it's not in my blood to rule, only to enjoy. I wish thou farewell. Fire Island, here I
That was the best friend I ever had. Prepare me for the coronation of Prince Obsessio or someone else.
Griselda, I believe an apology be due.
The prince not be here.
No,
The cutie not be here. What do I have to apologize?
I have come from the forest in my sticky cottage and my onions.
Oh.
I heard that prince. Child has rocks in his beak on head.
Yes.
I do have this. I am the cutie. I do have the belt of Obsessio. For I did defeat him in battle and some friendship. Blessed child, he shall hurt no more. better place than this round.
Well, madam, I do owe you a bit of grace for finding our dear son and slaying him.
And remember our agreement, if I was to slay the prince, I would also slay the...
It's true!
Methinks there should come to the forest with me dying. No.
No, father. For a deal is a deal. I live my life on vibes, and by vibes I shall die.
Well, this is what I was going to say. I did agree, but thou hast the best vibes of all. Want me to kill you?
Nay. Dare you to marry me? For my
Take thy throne and be done with it.
Oh, dead, indeed.
Oh, and my suffering is ended.
May I have a crown? Sweet child, it is now upon you to fix the problems of the realm. And when thou willst, thou can come visit me in my onion cottage.
It smells.
I do decree from this day forth that cuties such as myself and I don't have any friends, such as myself will rule the land and visit Grandpapa in the cottage meetings. That's it.
Thus ends our tale of royalty and woe.
We started with friends and ended with foes.
And though the king has perished mightily,
His son did not leave so fightily.
the lesson here is very clear.
Abdicate the throne and have no fear.
Hell yeah!
If anything that you're seeing tonight looks fun, well, we can teach you how to do it. Ooh, exciting. Yes, we have all kinds of classes coming up, and we also have on March 29th a multilingual improv workshop. So very exciting, and all languages and any proficiency level are welcome. No second language experience needed. So if you want to check that out, you can go to kismetimprov.com and learn more. We're going to have some new classes online soon. We've also got our Thursday practice group led by Elizabeth, who is in the audience. So you can come get some practice in a great supportive environment. And we have our bi-weekly bilingual practice group, and that is every other Wednesday with Guy. So again, feel free to check out kismetimprov.com and check out some of our workshops, classes, and our practice groups. We'd love to have you. Now, our next group is The Void. Put your hands. So what is a place that you would hate to run into an ex-fiance?
Slaughterhouse.
Let's have some more suggestions. On a lobster dinner.
Amusement park.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Like the woodland creature.
Courthouse.
Dinner.
Lobster
Lobster
Island.
dinner. Thank you, lobster dinner.
Oh,
Mercutio, my favorite waiter.
Here's the lobster pot.
Oh, the whole pot. There's no better server at Duncan Brothers Seafood than you. 15 years, every Friday, your face just lights up my soul.
And there's nothing that makes me happier than watching you walk into this place, belly empty, and walking out belly full of lobster and smiles.
I do fast 2 days before every meal.
Amazing.
Here, at least.
Yeah, amazing.
Hey, maybe today you can grab us.
Are you serious?
Yeah, join me. I mean,
Little Mercutio?
I will, to be honest, I don't have a lot of friends.
I noticed.
You're, in my life, you're the closest thing to a best friend I've ever had.
Can I be honest with you?
Of course.
I don't have many friends either.
No?
Oh, I live in this restaurant.
You live here.
Yeah, I live here.
It's that sleeping bag that I see in the back all the
That's
time.
me. Yeah. And the posters of like AC/DC and like Steve McQueen.
The Home Alone poster.
Yeah.
The sign one?
The sign. You got the sign? I got the sign. He signed it when he was like 37 years old.
We're already hitting it
I knew we'd have so much in common.
Yeah. I lost a lot of my money in payoffs.
I mean, it's like he had a record. He had a tour performance record.
Yeah.
That's not a dumb thing. You're not foolish for doing that.
I get back, but eventually, like, hey, where's
Hey, no, it's like the chicken that goes to get fed. It's like every morning he gets fed, and then one morning he's just killed. That's what you were.
I do feel like that sometimes. You live here, you don't.
I mean, I do other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't know you live
I mean, I'm not. We didn't know I run this place. I'm Mercutio Duncan.
Nelson,
Yes.
when I pass on, you're gonna have to keep this legacy going. And the first thing is that you must renounce all connection to the outside world and sleep in this restaurant. So to get you started, I brought you your Home Alone posters from the bedroom in the house.
Wait, what? I can't. So I gotta like live.
No. My father before me has lived here, and I did for a time as well, and now it's time for me to pass the key to you.
But can I see mom? Can I see my mom?
You cannot. Sour Patch Kids, I know this goes
All right, Benvolio, it's time for you to leave the house and move into our family's lobster restaurant. Just as I did. There's your Gone with the Wind poster.
Why do I have to leave all my friends and my favorite snacks? I don't even like lobster.
Well, ever since my father, Shakespeare, discovered the
Yes, here's your posters of the Bible.
Shakespeare, my love, did it work? Is our son gone?
Yes, he's gone.
Thank God.
But I had to send him with the Moses.
No!
I know, it was almost prized possession, but now
But no, it's just us.
it's just us.
What do we do? I feel like we've raised our children, and that's been our only thing.
Well, I pathetic, you know, it's like if you're not a parent, then what are you?
We'll have to find out. Do you like rolling sticks?
I roll the sticks in my hair.
Fancy.
Do you like chickens?
Oh my goodness, I love chickens.
Do you like? So I'm studying for the test on Shakespeare, and I just want to make sure I have the facts of his life right. He rolled a stick and raised some chickens, and that's it. Right?
Yes, Bethany, that's correct.
I'm gonna ace this test. Will you tell me what Caesar did?
Caesar did?
Yeah.
Oh, he pet doggies and did hula hoops.
Where's his wicked?
No. Lincoln spat and did somersaults.
Hey there, Pup. Oh, March 15th. How odd is that? Did you see that, Doggy? I don't mind this at all. Keep it going, Rudy.
I don't like this play. I want to spit and do somersaults. I was my American cousin. What is this? I don't get it. When I say the mid-off, I get him in the corner. And I say the mid-off. If you do that again, you're a bad player.
Oh, yeah, you really gave it to him. That's good. I'm glad you got your revenge after that.
Oh, you're using Old Bay now.
Yes. Yep. People think it's just for crap, but I think it goes well with that. You should know that. Sometimes I'll just rustle up some clams and I'll throw a big batch of Old Bay into them clams.
Ross, you do the fishing as well.
I do the fishing as well.
You're a one-man operation.
I got so much time on my hands.
Notice you have seemed a little tired lately, though.
Yeah, I know. It's because I got no one to pass this place off to.
No.
No children of my own.
Well, I can't be your child, but I can.
That wasn't ours.
Honestly, I was hoping that you were offered.
I'm sorry. It's little things like this will happen as we get to know each other better.
Yeah. I just never got to feel like a child growing up, you know?
Oh, that's so sad. What happened?
They put me in a little suit right when I was born.
All right, buddy, here's my taxes, April 15th. So once you take care of that, we can get you out on the mower.
I've noticed some people in my class are talking about Halo, a video game called Halo.
Halo's for pansies. You gotta go old school, the Game Boy. It's really fun.
I sometimes hear Mom crying at night.
Yeah, it's because I keep beating her at Pokemon.
My granddaughter had the best fight. I Pokemon and then you just gave in. You got tempted crawl.
We've been playing for like a decade now. You gotta understand type advantages.
I've been training. Like, it's hard, you know? That lady keeps trying to touch it to you. And her husband takes her away. I just want to be caught.
I know. No, I know. I'm sorry. I'm just overstruck with grief because I just sit out here all day in this bush, just rustling and making noise, hoping that someone will come across me and put me into a ball.
I don't know how this works. I think you give off signals.
Yeah, then you get trained and you like make friends with them and then you fight for them.
What about that mean man with the lady country?
Hey, so I got some new Pokemon I've never seen before. Is John and Tina Delmonico? Just two middle-class people from Cleveland, Ohio.
It shows up in the Pokedex, though. That's really strange.
Meow! I'm Tia Delmonico. I'm a normal type Pokemon. And my advantage is I'm psychic.
Oh, battle. We're having a battle.
I've never used this character before. Vine Whip! Bulbasaur, Vine Whip! Okay, this feels bad about that.
It says you can make mac and cheese very well.
I mean, thank you.
not much, but it's my Lego Death Star.
Post-destruction.
Post-destruction.
You got like little Darth Vader body parts.
It's all spread out all about.
This is pretty good. I mean, you run a great seafood restaurant, but I feel like you actually have some talent here with this. You seem like an artist.
Yeah, good. People say I have an artist's soul. A bird who can't sing. That's what I've been called.
It's really sad.
I'm sure understand.
I'd like to give you the opportunities.
Like to or can?
I can.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, are you like a record executive?
No.
Oh.
Wait, no, it's me, your best friend, Simon Cowell. Now listen, being best friends, you get one best friend card. So if you meet somebody and you really like how they sing, you just call me up and say, I'm using it.
So you have one card that you give me.
That's it.
Simon, you are my best friend. You treat real life like it's a game show. I can't deal with it anymore. I just want to come have some tea with you. Can we just have a cuppa?
Yes, you can have a couple, and if you came all the way to England.
No competitions, no fucking judges, no rounds.
One of these cups has poison.
I'm not going to drink any now. I'm not going to drink any. You were there for me when Madoff took all my money, and now you're actually poison me.
If that's such a game, if life was a game, then it'd be a monopoly.
Life isn't a game. Life is just something that happens to you, okay? Life is just something you meet someone and say, I can get you a lot of money, you give them their money, and you end up broke. That's what life is. That's what life is. Life is having a suit strapped onto you when you're a child and having your mom and dad taxes. That's what life is. Which one has the poison? Which one has the poison? Which one? I want the poison. I want to lose. I want to be voted off.
Go! Not in my restaurant!
Randy Jackson!
Yes, star!
Oh, Simon! Simon!
Neither of you had poison.
Oh, bums me out.
I know this friendship's gonna be hard for you. I know I've been living large and on 45th season of American Idol. But you're gonna have another real friend someday.
I don't think so. I just sit around our house alone. I fast 2 days before I go to my one seafood restaurant. And the one guy there's like the only thing close to my friend. I don't even know if he knows my name.
I mean, a friend should know their friend's name.
What's my name?
All right, sir. So you're checking in under what name?
Anderson?
Landerson. Okay. Sorry, the computer's just saying unknown. It's like it doesn't under. Let me try. It's freezing up. It's not accepting.
I would just like to say this extended stay, okay? I have a week here in Milwaukee. Just please, I'll thank you.
Never seen this before. He's a ghost. That's the only explanation. I can't do anything for you. The computer doesn't understand.
Computers have never been wrong in their entire lives. Since they were invented.
Lies? Are you telling me these things are thinking? Oops. I hit that computer all the time when it's going slow.
You shouldn't do that.
Oh
Slap me again.
Yeah, slap the computer again. Slap the computer again, yeah.
I'm a married man.
We're gonna let them when you slap that computer.
Oh, but
Control, please.
no.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
You're the only one who's ever touched me that way.
Sorry, Del. You great?
Yeah.
I just feel too tied down to your desktop. You need to be plugged in at all times. You can only live in this one spot. It's like, what if I want to go to Rome, Del?
You can take me. We can get a car.
Are you mine? I take on an international flight. You'd have to fly in the cargo bin, Del. Sorry, I gotta. Yeah. I'm sorry, I have to do this to you. I'm so sorry. Format disk.
No, not format disk.
All partitions. I'm sorry. I loved you.
No, you don't. Stop it.
Oh no, the iPad's taking your name fine.
Travis! Of course I know your name.
So the art gallery in 94th Street?
Yep.
Is it your curious?
Is it you?
Yes.
That's so cool. So, like, we could show my work, though.
If you show me your work first, and yeah, I just, by this Death Star alone, I can see you have the chop. So I can, verify to make sure that this is appropriate for our gallery.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Hey, no. I've been doing a lot of painting. It's like mostly like seascape stuff and landscapes and whatnot. Because I got, this big dock here that you can see out in front of you. So. This is it's kind of like a self-portrait. Man in the sea, old man in the sea type thing. The Hemingway book. Yeah.
Taylor, Tinker, no, Travis, yes, Travis. This new exhibit that you're in charge of, I think it needs more dudes. Just white men painting pictures of themselves. That is what the artwork needs more of. Could you source such material for me? I can't find it anywhere.
Mr. Loin, I can tell you that material's in abundance in the art world. What I'm trying to do here is show, different voices.
No, I mean, look at that one. It's just, it's blue. There's nothing on it.
It's called Rothko.
Who is that?
The famous artist.
We need more representation of the people. Dude.
White pictures of white dudes. That's what you want.
I don't see myself in that. What is this? Flowers? Who has ever?
I do have something in the back.
You do?
I didn't even want to accept it, but
God.
the person insisted. It is a life-size portrait of James Franco.
What is it? James Franco is me. James
You don't want to be James
But I want to be.
That's what you want in this gallery.
Yes. Yes, I feel the power. I feel like I'm gonna be somebody.
You gotta take it, man. Not even Rogan's taking my calls anymore.
Franco, I want nothing to do with you.
I'm at the nadir of my career right now. I had a whole roast about me before, and now everybody hates me.
I can't believe you found my address. Okay, look, I'll take it, okay?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll take it and I'll put it in the bag.
Back?
I don't want to display that in my gallery.
I signed it and everything.
I know what it's like to be down
No, Frank, come here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not used to people calling for me now. It's just
Yeah, I know.
supposed to be walking through the picture.
I also am confused. Matthew. People forget who I am as well, too.
I feel like you're riding higher than ever, Matthew.
Oh, what? Because I wrote a book recently. That's about it.
I guess it's not what you were good. You were maybe gonna run for office.
Yeah, exactly. And then you kind of waffled on that, and then I just gave up. Because I thought no one wants me to do that anymore.
So I should just give up.
Yes.
I don't know. It's not in my nature to not try medium amounts.
Okay, well, you wanna know what I did today? I did yoga, 10 a.m. to noon. Played Xbox, noon to 4. Went fishing after that, and then I smoked some weed and went to bed.
Sounds like every day of your entire life.
Okay, well, don't need to knock it so hard.
I guess I could try, just not doing anything.
You gotta give up. Joe Pesci.
Yes, so I mean, you can, I don't know if it's good enough to go on your calendar.
This is one of the most beautiful pieces I've ever seen.
Seriously?
And the work, the strokes, the anguish on your face. This does what good art does. It makes me feel seen.
It's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for showing me this.
You're the only person that's ever seen it, too. Yeah, I feel so good to finally get this out. I've been doing this as like something therapeutic because, like, you know, I just got this restaurant and no one to talk to. So I just talk to my canvas. Never wanted to be a restaurateur.
That's interesting. Tell me more.
Some things you're just born to do. You don't have a choice in it. And it's, one day I was just kicked out of my house. My dad brought all my stuff over. And that was it. I just couldn't come home. You know what I said to him?
I don't.
I said, can I go home and see mom at least to say goodbye? You know what he said to me? No. Come, you know. Don't play like that, Candace. I know you're trying
I want
to
to hear you say it,
Okay.
Lucio.
Just wanted to make sure it was intentional.
So what did he say? He stopped painting cats 10 years ago. I just have to stand here. Beer would not be painted.
I mean, you know, it can take a long time to find the right therapist. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that he moved on from you.
Do you know how sensitive cats are? Every little fucking thing. That's why they always go to the person that doesn't like them. Because we know they need the most healing. Who's gonna heal me? Huh? Who's gonna heal me? I don't even have a tail.
Oh, tell me more.
Half my I'm an incomplete work of creation.
I think
Well, yeah, I guess this is worth $1.50.
You have emotional problems. I can heal you.
Is this plant in front of it? 'Cause the
No.
the bottom's all smudged.
No! You need to talk to me. No.
Thank you for inviting me to your house.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I don't usually come home on first thing.
No.
Hey, what is this?
What's my cat
Let me love you.
It's my cat baby.
Let me love you.
I feel like it's fun.
No, yeah, it is. It does
I
that.
can heal you.
She keeps saying that, but
I have trust issues.
I get people.
I mean, maybe we should talk to her.
Meow.
Hey, I feel like sometimes I'm not enough and I'm always trying to overcompensate. Is there a way you can help me, little disgusting cat?
No, I'm a good listener. I've never had my tail painted.
Oh, I can see that because you're painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it's every day I'm on a spin cycle, running on a treadmill, trying hard but getting nowhere.
I understand. Why don't you put me at the foot of your bed and I'll fall off of it at 3:30 in the morning and wake you up.
No, I'm good. That was weird. Where'd he go?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were still. I was going to leave you alone hanging for a bit.
No, it got a little too clingy already.
Right?
It was like a little too much.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. It's like she warmed up slowly and built trust in the relationship.
Yeah.
sorry, so I'm totally short. No, I actually got these blackout curtains.
Oh, there you
So the dinner was great, right?
Yeah. Duncan Brothers?
Duncan Brothers.
There's that one guy there. There's
Yeah,
one guy.
One guy who does the whole thing. He even does the fishing.
Yeah, he does the
He
thing.
does the fishing.
I'm still alive.
Has he ever showed you his pants?
We are going to have a great situation now, and then we will rock this Tuesday.
Folks, welcome back from intermission. I hope you had a good time. Please welcome back to the stage your host, Chrissy.
That's our intermission spiel is all about. Well, here at Gimme Improv, we have a lot of fun shows going on. So we've got our Thursday night vibes, where we've got all kinds of indie and experimental comedy that you can come check out. We've got our house party every Friday night with our different rotating house party teams. And we have no Saturday shows next week, but we'll be back on March 29th with stories. People of all kinds of narrative improv, storytelling of epic proportions. We'll be featuring You Enter a Tavern, The Call to Adventure, and Sonnet Theater. That's going to be a lot of fun, so check us out. We'd love to have you back, and you can get all of that information at kismetimprov.com. And now, let's give a round of applause for two nice gals. My name is Laura. And we are two nice gals. So this is a very special show for us because next week is the 5-year anniversary of us meeting each other in a virtual improv group of all things. And we have been friends and performing improv ever since. So thank you for being here. So to get us started, we can just get one word and word it all. Holy. Thank you. Okay, Okay, so you really think this isn't gonna be a good look for me? You just think just like a bowl cut, just like straight up.
Well, listen, I'm on legally. I'm not allowed to tell you what I think is a good look for you. But I will do that for your hair if you ask me to do it. Which I will remind you, you did.
And I want to remind you, Linda, that I trust my life.
Okay.
Because you are not an ordinary hairstylist.
I know. Okay. Stop.
You are the wisest. When I went through my breakup, okay, I talked to friends about it, and none of them got it. Not a single person. And you were just there, and you just listened. Well, and you just
Diane, listen. Since you walked in here 7.5 years ago.
Oh my God.
I have loved when you come in here, and sometimes I'll be honest. Sometimes when you went through the bang thing,
Yeah.
I didn't cut your bangs as short as I could have because I wanted you to come in here more often.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to tell you that.
You know what? I don't even forgive you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you. Because it was great.
Thank you, because bangs were a good decision.
Huge.
And you looked fantastic.
Oh my God.
And they grew out beautifully. Which I can say that
that was because of you only. That was you and
you
you
have the
alone.
face for it.
Oh
And
my
here's
God.
the thing, Diane. A bowl cut is one of those things like having a child that you can't take back. Okay? And and this, look at me. I will do it.
Yes.
I will do it.
Do you think it's a good choice?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna decide together.
Okay.
It's a good choice. So look at your head. And one thing that I see right away are beautiful eyes, beautiful strong eyes. And then right after that I see all of this. And look at that.
Okay.
And you know what? If you wanted to,
Yeah.
we could go short. We really could.
Yeah.
We could donate 8 inches.
Oh,
Lots
that
of
would
it.
be
You know what?
wonderful.
It would still be hair.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
You
You know what, Linda? 7.5 years. I've started to get, because you're so beautiful. You're so you're beautiful inside and out. Well, first of all, you know that I'm funny. But you're subtle. You know, you're subtle. Yeah, in a way that a lot of people don't appreciate. I don't think. Because what
Wait a minute. I have a longer
Please
chat
chat
for us.
No, and
I'm not ready to do what you asked me to do yet.
And I'm hearing you, and I'm hearing you, and I think I don't want to do the bowl cut.
Oh!
Okay. Okay. I knew it. I knew it.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And no one can.
No one can do it.
No one can do it.
Okay.
People do all kinds of things they shouldn't do.
We know that.
And in the hair salon, we can control the universe of the hair. We can't control anything else. It is our duty to do right by it. And I think 7 inches, 8 inches, we could cut it off.
Linda,
We could do layers.
we could do layers.
We could do a side bang. Yes. You're having something.
You're so intuitive. I want it at the shoulders.
Yes,
I
you
want
do.
7 inches off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a baby. And I want you to be the godparent.
I guess for me, okay. I just felt like I didn't get what was happening in Dune. I just felt like and it's been what I liked going there with you. I liked it. I liked going to the movies. But when we were watching it, I was like, who are these people? And there's that guy, he float. I was
That's okay.
okay.
No.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh my God. You were holding on to that for the last 4 hours of our shift?
Yes. Because I just feel like I would love to go see more movies with you.
Yes.
And honestly, if we went to see movies I didn't like, that's actually honestly fine, because I learned by watching Dune that I can have fun with you in a movie without knowing what's happening.
That's the point.
So, okay.
No, Christina, oh my gosh.
Okay.
I can't believe you've been holding on to this.
I felt like I was like, because I didn't read the book. which I was clear about.
You can't. You don't have to be. It's okay that you don't know what's going on in the movie. We can still hang out and like transition our co-worker relationship to friends.
Okay,
do that.
You. Okay, yes, you. That's what I want.
Oh my God.
Because I feel like when I moved here, I was like, oh, I wasn't finding friends in high school, and I just was like, oh, we really hit it off. And then you said you want to watch Dune, and I was like, I can like Dune,
Sure.
because I like you, but I don't like Dune.
Well, that's great, Christina. Because I didn't like it either.
What? Yes!
I didn't like it either. I don't want to sound like a weirdo.
Okay, well, everybody. What's happening? I don't know their name.
And why is that little boy running around like as though he's a grown man?
It's so ridiculous. Think about it. We shouldn't be on a planet with worms like that.
It's deeper. It's like I didn't sleep actually the night after we.
Okay, thank you, because I also
Really?
I remember watching Gilmore Girls, and I was like, I'm an idiot because I like Lorelai, and I just would rather watch that. Do you like Lorelai?
Single mother making it in this godforsaken world.
You can do a lot worse than that in this world.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the Sandworm world is a great example of how you can do worse than Lorelai doing it.
No, you know what? I say after our shift, we walk down to the Dollar Cinema.
Yes.
We see one of the old movies they're playing. Center Stage, perhaps. Something palatable.
Oh my God, it's a love story.
A love story.
A little dance.
Just a little bit dancing.
Okay. Yes, that's such a great
And
idea.
if it meant that we didn't like that, which I know we would because we both see it and we love it. Which is great. And if we did it, it would be fun.
It would be fun.
And that would not be contingent. That would not be a thing that's required.
Yes. Sorry, that is
I
yes.
like it. You're
Okay.
so professional.
Thank you. You're the best.
You're the best.
You're my best friend.
I'm gonna cancel my 4 o'clock.
Okay, and I'm gonna sweep these bangs and stuff around, and let's just go.
Sally should not have gotten paid. I would never say that to
Oh my
her.
God, you can't. She's so nice.
She's
so nice, and she her dog just.
okay. About the dog, and she
And
rescues so many.
She rescues so many, and actually, the dog she had, not the one who just died, was me,
Yeah.
but the one before that.
He was
so
such a
nice.
sweetheart. I know. But you know what? I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just
Who's your 4 o'clock? Do you want to keep?
Hey, Timothy, how's it going?
I'm on my way. And
Oh, you're on your way.
can't wait. I just want, I'll tell you what, and you're going to make it. You're going to get absolutely no hair today. That's what I want. I want to go full ball.
You know what, Timothy, I'm just thinking of something.
Listen to me, it's been that kind of a day, and I've been looking forward to it, and I said to myself on the car ride over, I'm in the car ride over right now, I'm saying it to myself right now, you are strong enough to have no hair.
You are, Timothy. You absolutely are.
And today's the day. I won't wait another minute.
That's great. I actually,
I'm passing the Wawa, so I'm 2 minutes away.
I'm here a little bit early because you know.
I figured I could scoot in because I thought we were going to have a conversation about me wanting to go full ball.
And I would walk you through it. But I just have a question. When was the last time that you washed your hair?
Oh, okay. Wind soap?
Yeah, when was the last time you washed your hair with and or without soap?
Oh, if you just count getting it wet, I do swim at the YMCA and swim 70 this morning.
This morning?
Yeah, this morning.
Oh,
I'm doing 60 or 70 laps. I don't mean to brag, but it's okay for you to brag.
It is okay for you to brag, Timothy. It is. This is the safe space for that. But you know, unfortunately, I cannot recommend that we go well for you today because you swam this morning. See,
Wait, I'm sorry.
There's a new paper that just came out in the scientific journal, Hair Quarterly. And they say that you can't. It's best for the.
Oh, I'm pulling over. You got it. Are you telling me that I can't go full ball today because I take my laps?
It's
I'm just trying to do things that are good for
for me. I'm just trying to do things that are good for me.
Timothy, have you had your protein?
I'm coming in there, and you gotta do something to my hair. I need this today, and I'm getting back on the road. I'm turning my turn signal back on. I'm gonna merge safely, and I'm a block away. I'm coming in there.
Oh, Timothy, I wish you.
I gotta get rid of this hair. I'm gonna get a haircut today. I'm gonna go in there.
Oh, yeah. Today?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you want to?
Sorry, no,
because,
no,
because we look. Last night was amazing.
I was gonna say
Like really, really good.
Honestly,
I don't know if you're I've never like continued this long into the day. Like it's 5 o'clock. Like you've been hanging out time is really.
I love to. Yes, no, me too. I was gonna say, well, it sounds like you're getting your haircut, so don't worry about hair or whatever. I was gonna say because, and I have to too.
Oh, that I have to do. I was actually. I mean, I just this. I would never. It's so. It would be so like. I'm sure you would have been like. Would you want to come in? Yeah, because there's like a chair that. I don't know. That
Actually,
super.
well, because actually, to be completely honest, I'm just thinking about it, and I don't have anything tonight.
I thought I did, but I don't. I thought I did.
I don't have anything.
Are you so you're getting it?
Your hair looks great.
But it would look good cut. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm really screwing this up. Not at all. I would like to keep on my dates with you. And I also think, well, actually, no, that's it. I would like to go on dates with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Sorry, the statement's going on.
No, it's fine.
No, it's going really well. Okay.
And okay, you can go in there and I'm gonna get a bagel. And say, am I allowed to bring food in there? I think so. Okay. I don't know. It's not sure. You want a bagel?
I would love a bagel.
Okay. What kind of bagel?
Like everything toasted with
Scallion cream cheese.
Too much. We need some time apart. Okay, I'm gonna get a bagel, and then I'll see you, I guess, in there. So,
great.
yeah,
I'm usually, I would Beverly, she's like usually the third chair.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come and see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Right.
okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Well,
Hi, sorry. I'm actually here not for an appointment. I'm here to see my. Well, I don't know what we are. My friend.
you here for Betty?
Yeah, she is. Did you say?
She said that somebody would be coming in. Yeah.
Did you say who? Did she say somebody?
No, she just said somebody.
Okay.
You can have a seat if you want.
Sure. All right. I like all the plants. Oh, I like all the plants in here.
They're fake.
Fool me.
Are you eating a bagel?
Yes.
You're not allowed to eat it.
I'm so sorry.
Will you throw that away?
Okay. Sorry. I don't want to do the wrong thing here. My friend Betty, I told her I was going to get her a bagel, and so I don't want to throw away the meal I got for her. But I will stop and make it in here. Is that okay? And can I just sit with it?
I'm done talking to you. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey. Sorry. I just. This was a little. I should not have leapt out of the chair, but I was just peeking. I thought you were going to be here.
What is
He's
not allowed to get in here.
Please come back because we're spending the day
I don't make
together.
the rules, but he cannot go back.
Dear Samantha, why is this a bitch?
My life is way more complicated than you.
Okay, you're right.
I think it looks amazing.
Do you really think so?
How pretty your neck is.
My God, my neck
It
is
looks
so. It's incredible.
You look unbelievable. You look so fantastic.
Do you really think that I can go?
Yes.
I can go out into the world like this?
Well, yes, but I'm going to say the question you're too afraid to ask, which is, can you go on the singles cruise? And the answer is yes. Okay.
Okay.
And you can go, and you know what? Because that's the whole thing. If you want to have a baby, and I can be the godmother, we got to start getting you out there. We got to start getting you out there. And going on a singles cruise sounds fantastic. Okay, so you gotta buy the tickets. The Groupon showed up in your email. The sign.
Absolutely.
The sign. You have to go.
But you know what? I mean, I could go. Would you ever want to come?
Oh my God, would I ever?
Oh really? Oh my God.
But I can't.
Why?
Because I have this job. I can't go. I can't take because to be frank, I took all my PTO very early in the year. I wasn't going to tell you, but I did a tap dancing intensive.
Really?
I did it. I did it so soon. I got a little crazy, okay? I did it. I won't, and
That's incredible.
well, it wasn't
such a renaissance woman.
No,
I mean,
don't
you
say
have
that.
so many
Listen,
talents.
I'm not good at tap at
No.
all, is what I learned. But
Would you?
well, if you go on the singles cruise, pull out your phone and click on the Groupon, and I will do a time step for you if you purchase yourself a spot on that singles cruise. Take me the confirmation page. You can do it. Aruba, are you kidding me? Oh my God, it has a water slide on there.
I do feel like newly endowed with confidence.
It's
Yeah, it's rude. Yeah. I mean,
okay, go baby.
I
Go.
did it. Go.
Yes. Okay.
That's the wildest thing I've ever done.
All right. Well, get ready. Listen, I was not the best one there. Okay.
Let's see it. Look, I'm not catty, so and like I don't want you to think because I know we've only been rooming together for like a few months. I don't want you to think that I'm catty. But so you know how my room backs up to the hairdressers?
Yes.
Yeah. So
I don't want you to think that I'm catty, but I gave you that room on purpose.
really,
I didn't want to be there.
I'm saying that
that's
that's
totally
my
fair.
standard. You have this place first, and then I moved it. And you get to choose the room. That makes sense.
Right. Well, I just wanted you to feel comfortable saying whatever sort of me you think you might be.
It's not gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
No,
Yeah. It's
but
just.
it can be, is what I'm saying.
Oh my God. That invitation. I've never felt comfortable with rooming before until you.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I'm great, you're great, and let's be great about it.
Okay. Well, okay. There's a shit ton of crazy stuff going on over there.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
believe it.
No.
I believe it.
Okay. First of all, one of them is doing tap dance while in the hairdresser, and it's obnoxious.
That's great.
But it's interesting because there's something going on. There's something going on, and I really think that two of them may be conspiring to do something really strange. I need you to stay with me on this.
Okay. I am on tenterhooks.
Okay.
But hold
Can you get your drunk and eat chicken? Yes. Oh my God, hang on.
It feels weird. It feels weird. I think that in the back of the place, I think that they are trying to sell icebergs. Just stay with me.
I will stay with you. I think there's no chance I'm jumping ship on wherever this is going.
Okay. So they're trying to sell icebergs, and one of them was
Wait,
like,
I'm sorry. I already have a question. I already have a question.
Okay.
Icebergs that exist in the world?
Yeah, like in, I guess,
Like the way you like adopt a star and stuff? Like, oh, this is your iceberg?
I just never thought about it like that.
What way were you going at it?
It seems like people are coming in with malevolent intent and wanting to use icebergs for bad things.
I was told to ask for Gloria.
You're in the right place.
Okay, cool. I got through this back room. All right, yeah.
Come on in.
Did you talk to Samantha?
Yeah, sure, Samantha. I guess I'll just say it. I have an evil plan and I need an iceberg.
Come to the right place.
Okay, but there's one important thing you need to know. You can never, ever go on a cruise. Well, okay.
It's just like a conflict of interest thing.
Okay. Oh, sure. All right. Yeah. I won't. I'm not really one for the sea.
Okay.
So, what's your, are you looking to, I just don't know.
Melt them? Are you looking? We've got a lot of things that it could be.
Yeah.
What's your timeline?
I think you'll hear it and you'll understand that really I can only have an iceberg for this. I need a huge hunk of ice.
Yeah.
Because my little shit nephew, he is the absolute worst, and he's always disconnecting the wires in the back of my TV. I can't fucking deal with it. I need to teach that little shit a lesson. I want to drop an iceberg on his car. The huge relief, though, because I was like, am I crazy? No, the idea fucking Steven, I'm gonna fucking crush his Toyota Camry and that's an iceberg. Because then it'll melt and then the perfect price. I'm like, could it be anything else? And I can't even tell you. And I have to drop it for obviously there's not going to be in it. And so I'm looking, I'm like, where can I find an iceberg? And doopity-doop, the dark web, and it's like, and so I just honestly feel like finally things in my life are lining up. Finally, Steve, yeah, he is. And I wanted to see his little shitty face around my house. So what? He had a bar mitzvah that I attended that night. I had it with him. I hate that he's taller than me now. He's always going to get a football scholarship to college. Anybody can do that if you're born with the right physicality, okay? We got an ISIS car! See, I told you.
I'm not a liar.
No, you're not. And it's not an adopt an iceberg thing. It's a literal iceberg. Oh my God.
I think it's actually fine because it's not harming anybody.
Well, that's true.
That's true.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Okay, good.
For coming out tonight, and thank you to our amazing team. Bar to the bar!
Yeah.
It's just to me when I'm asleep. She says you know that you can go much faster.
That's an early moment in the practice.
You got this